Placemaking is much more fascinating to me than actually wayfinding. Placemaking honestly goes back thousands of years. So this idea of how do we create landmarks? How do we create places where people gather? They share moments, they share stories. It's a meeting place. It's a way that traditionally you have guided people through a place, landmark to landmark. Those moments are these kind of impactful moments. Suzanne always calls them the wow, right? It's a place where people can share those things, those moments.
Placemaking is creating a place that doesn't really exist, or pulling a personality out of a project through the different context of the space, what's around it, or driven by the goals and objectives of the client team for what the space wants to become when it grows up.
So if you think about great places around the world, why are they great? It's how it was planned from a planning perspective. The context is incredibly important. And then it's the people. Like, how are people engaging in that space? And then ultimately, it's what's the level of care that's being planned for the space? The events, like what's happening there? What's the social activity of what's happening there? Because if you start to break that really down, you have context, which is the environment, and then you have all the economic factors of why it's successful. The biggest wild card is how is it really being layered and driven socially? Until you have all three of those really working, you don't have a successful place. And so what our work does is it allows us to look at all of those. How do we celebrate and revitalize the things that are already here? Yes, we have added things, but a lot of it is built on what's already there. And you're building on what that community or that place knows about it. It doesn't feel artificial, it feels authentic, it feels already of that place.